Something really bad happened yesterday. I spent the entire night sitting in the police station filing report because my bag got stolen. I lost my camera, I lost my credit card, I lost my purse, I lost everything.
Which actually creates such a trauma in me that I can't sleep well. I woke up with nightmare. For the majority of my life, I've been a solo traveler, but this time I traveled to Chile with a friend on December 29th for New Year. My friend rented a car. We drove to Valparaiso, about 2 hours drive from the capital city, San Diego in Chile. I've solo traveled to 192 countries and saw many thefts, but I've never been scammed or lost any belongings because I'm always very careful, so this time is totally a huge shock to me. I may look frustrated in the video, but I still decided to keep this video raw without edits. I want to expose this scammer of theft to the public and share how scams and thefts are conducted these days, so you can protect yourself, especially if you live in safe countries like Singapore. You should learn. And I'm also going into this bad guy's neighborhood to confront with him in this video. Take a look.
So, what happened was, when we were driving the car, at the intersection, we stopped and paused and tried to turn, and there's this one guy walked by and said, "Oh, you got flat tire, problem." Then I was like, how is it possible? Because the car is actually brand new. Why all of a sudden there's a flat tire that we didn't know about? So we get off the car to check whether or not it's a flat tire. Then another bus driver passed by and said, "Oh, you got a flat tire." Then I said, okay, maybe it's real. So I check out the tire and it's actually a flat tire. It's completely flat. There's no nail that can make it flat so fast. Then that guy looked like very nice and tried to help you and asked me to go to the corner to look for that car repair shop, see if they're
Open?
If it's
Open?
then the car repair shop can help us. So we drive to the corner of the car repair shop. Then the shop was closed. Then he was trying to help us to change the flat tire with the spare tire. Then he looked very helpful, all the work to help us, and then he asked me to help him. He asked me to put down my bag and make sure that my bag is secure in the car. So asked me to go to help with the flat tire. Then at the beginning, I was holding onto my bag because I'm like so freaked out, like traveling to 193 countries. Never had any problem with my bag. I always hold my shit very tight. Then I was like
Holding my bag.
and just helping out with flat tire. Then you know what? There's another guy walk by and tell me that, "Oh, this area is so dangerous. You gotta put down your purse."
Some crazy people would just grab it.
I was like, okay, if two people said to me the same thing, maybe they're right.
This is when my friend's car got flat tire, and I was trying to help him with his flat tire. I quickly realized the flat tire was not by accident, but it was man-made. This is the picture that shows the kind of tool the scammer put in to flat out our tire. This tool allows the air to come out a lot faster than a nail because there's a hollow hole in it.
Okay, then I just finally put down my bag, literally for 20 seconds to help out my friend with the flat tire. 20 seconds I realized, oh, why there's this car in front of us suddenly left. I felt like something is wrong. So I went into the car and checked my bag immediately. And I was like, oh shit, it's gone. The only thing I felt very lucky is that my Leica camera is still there. Somehow they didn't take the camera, they only take the bag. Within about 15 minutes, then I saw
Some fraudulent credit card transactions.
and they spent $450 buying some shoes with my credit card because all my credit cards is in my bag.
Because I'm usually a very careful person, they couldn't convince me to put down my bag the first time. So they sent another person to come try again the second time to ask me to put down my bag. Quote unquote, just to make sure my belongings are safe when I'm helping them. That's how it went wrong the second time.
Immediately, I went to cancel my credit card, block my credit card, replace my credit card, call the banks. Then I went to the police station and spent the next freaking 4 or 5 hours in the station trying to get the police to do something, file the report forever. And it takes so long to file the report.
Due to stressful situations at the police station, I forgot to take footage inside. When I came out of the police station, it's already 11 p.m. Very dark. So the next day we had to get up at 7 a.m. to try to fix the tire because we need to drive to Santiago, which is about 120 kilometers drive, and the spare tire wouldn't make it. So we found some hole-in-the-wall place, which is not even a shop. They fixed your tire on the street.
Because I have an air tag, so I was like, oh, I'm so smart, I have air tag. It shows me, I can see where my bag is because where they take the bag, and I can find the exact location. I figure out where exactly my bag is using my air tag. Then I asked the police to go there. The Viña del Mar police said they can't just go there because the place where I lost my stuff is actually in Valparaiso. They notified Valparaiso police to go there to search. And they can't really do much because they can't just enter a private house to do the search. They can only look around and see if anything suspicious around. So I guess in the end of the day, nobody is going to help me to do anything. I'm the only one who can help myself. So now I'm actually driving over to this Valparaiso Avenue, Federico Santa Maria 1595. This is exactly the address where my bag is. I'm going to scope around the area and see. Right now I'm at the Valparaiso again. This is the city center. So this is the place where we got slashed on the tire, and they asked us, the guy asked us to drive to this corner, exactly right here. This is the place. This is the place. Still on the way. It's about now 3 minutes away from my back place. Now it's 6 meters before reaching this place. The neighborhood looks like a very poor neighborhood. This neighborhood is called Dominican Republic. This is the area, the location where it shows where my bag is. Okay, this is the location shows where my bag is. Go straight a little bit. This is the house. That's where my bag location is, up here in the house. Should I go up to knock it down? I was searching around for a long time, but then I actually want to look at the door. But my friend said it's too dangerous to look at criminal's door, so I didn't end up knocking at the door. But I would have if I go by myself. You just do a negotiation. Maybe, I give them $200 or $300 and exchange it back, exchange my camera bag, my SIM card bag, whatever, because those are something it's impossible for me to travel again and take all those footage. So I think it's pretty precious. And why not just money exchange? I think they just want money. Why not? But now I guess that camera is kind of bad luck. Who knows? Anyway, I'm heading to Santiago, maybe do some shopping. Now I don't have any credit card. I have only one car left because all the other cars stolen. And oh wow. So now I'm driving to Santiago, and this morning I woke up at 5 a.m. From this nightmare where I saw this scene where my bag got stolen, and it just created this traumatic feeling inside me. It was really, really bad. That I couldn't sleep anymore after 5 a.m. I only slept for like 4 hours. Why? Because I've traveled to 192 countries. I've traveled so many years and never had anything stolen. And this is really my first time, the first time in my life. That's why it made me feel so bad, that because I'm usually so good and so tight and so good at taking care of my things, and I just can never believe that I would get anything stolen in my life. Like a whole decade of traveling, this is really more than a whole decade of traveling. It's my first time getting things stolen, so it's such a trauma for me. It's even the trauma for my travel life. So I just can't get rid of that very, very, very bad feeling. Anyway, need to replace all the cards, buy a new bag, and my watch is broken, need to buy a new watch. And well, hopefully every day will start new in the new year 2025. And yeah, let's do some shopping in Santiago.
Actually, when we got to San Diego, the entire patch tire got a huge bump sticking out. It was pretty dangerous driving such a long distance with a patch tire, so I was really glad that at least we are safe in the end. Losing money is actually not the biggest deal for me. The biggest deal as a YouTuber is the camera SD card that I spent all my efforts and time filming, which actually creates such a trauma in me that I can't sleep well. I woke up with nightmare, and also all the troubles that I have to go through to call the banks, to call the driver license, to replace my cards and my IDs that are so frustrating, which require me to go back to US in person to apply for some of this. Later, I also saw my bag move to a different location. Probably this criminal is trying to sell my bag to somebody else. This was not how I wished to end my 2024, but for such a unique experience, I've learned about the dark side of human being. Unlike living in Singapore, everywhere is so safe. There are so many dark sides out there in other parts of the world we all have to be careful about.